And welcome to the Salty Boys Podcast.
He crit failed on the steal, but he crit success on something else.
On the male G-spot.
Simmons, roll for load size. Please crit.
That was a crit fail.
Oh my god!
You just passed a kidney stone instead.
This is the game Gary Gygax invented, guys.
The Salty Boys Podcast.
Well, what do we remember from last session? It's been a while.
I beat a guy to death because it made me feel
Air
good.
got stuck on the floor.
Clovis took a bath.
Yeah, those are all correct.
I'm level 1.
Yeah, Lulu has not leveled up yet. That might change
Mock is here tonight.
this session. Full disclosure, the intent is to move forward beyond the plane that we are currently on this session. So, hope everybody's ready for that.
When did we get on a plane?
Delta or United?
There's
I
too
don't
many
remember the airport.
motherfucking snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
Is this
I like
a
they censored it
737
after.
Max?
No, it's a Concordia.
Oh, never mind.
Get all these motherfucking cats off this
Lulu would
motherfucking
like
plane.
to leave the plane because she can fly.
What do you all remember about getting out of the vault?
We warped away and we were on the way to Candle Hollow Keep.
Yeah.
Were we in a vault?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
Do you remember the shield?
What shield?
Yeah, I have it and it talks to me.
It's a good
Does
movie.
talk to you. Do you remember?
Here, how come you
Denzel
get all
Washington?
the items?
Is that the shield? I don't know.
Don't call me out on this.
Not the one with Michael Chiklis?
Dickless, more like
Michael
dickless.
shitless.
I get all the cool items because I remember that I have them.
Yeah.
I have a mustache.
You do have a really nice mustache.
Now you don't.
Listen, damn it. Hey,
In the
I still
game,
have
it's
the
our
mint
power
spear and
fantasy.
the spearmint. So
Yeah,
I
that's
feel like
True,
I'm
it's
doing all right.
experiment.
I have a sword. Actually, give me a second here. What level are we?
6.
Level 6.
All right, I'll just make a level 6
Yeah.
generic paladin.
Wait,
All,
can't
all you need is touch hands or lay on hands.
catch hands.
if you can touch these hands.
No, actually,
No, catch hands is a barbarian spellbook version.
entire party.
Yeah. Aaron and I went back and forth for like an hour.
Oh, no.
we were just like
showed
barbarian.
No,
I showed Simmons.
Yeah,
said his
he hit me up a couple times, and I made a couple criticisms and changes. I think my favorite one was he came to me and was like, I don't know what to do for witch bolt. No, that's obvious. It's just projectile farting.
I think like
Eldritch Blast.
bitch slap or something like.
Yeah.
No, you just
All barbarians get stinking cloud.
yes.
As they should.
as the deep text reads. So yes, you were somewhat assisted by the remaining Van Thamper to escape the vault, as there was a tide of dead 3 cultists kind of like beating down the door. You did kill both Thavius Krieg and Thalamra Van Thamper in her basement. Although with some foreshadowy, spooky, I'll see you in hell remarks. Amric, the pendants that Amric provided you then teleported you away fairly quickly. Do you remember what he said, where they would take you?
I know we're going to Candle Hollow Keep. I don't remember exactly what he said.
Yeah.
Because that's where he's at.
Let's see.
I remember that because that's where the corgis went to hell.
Yes.
They better not have. Who did it?
Candle.
Oh no, they went there on purpose.
Corgi Con was in hell.
There's Candlekeep and there's
that's what it
Candle
should be.
Hollow Crypt. No, that's confusing.
Candle Keep.
Yeah, Candle Hollow Crypt is in Baldur's Gate. Candlekeep is north of the city, like a good ways.
Some Banjo Kazooie
Did we say
shit right
5?
there.
Or 6?
6.
6, got it.
It's candle, not candle.
Do you guys have any questions before we get started? I'll be your interviewer today. Oh, sorry.
Where are we? Can you do that in Spanish?
Donde está?
Is that why y'all were there?
Donde
For-
está aquí?
Is that for mock interviews?
I did an interview in Spanish today.
Fuck.
Yeah.
How'd it feel?
Wrong. Like, very bad. It was a struggle.
Cuando es pantalones el baño?
How many
Saying that to a kid?
Dorlami.
Those were kids?
Oh, man.
Donde es la biblioteca?
Donde
My
es que
interviewees
Julio?
could be listening, guys.
If they are, they need to get off this podcast. This is for adults.
Que pasta?
Yeah.
What do you mean adults?
Pasta.
If my
What do you
kids,
mean, listeners?
What do you mean? Hey, we have 2 of them now. Thank you very much.
No, we have one. Optimus
Hey.
Piggy killed the other one.
Regular Optimus
Oh.
Piggy shout out.
Optimus Piggy is the other one. And he just made a second account to make us feel better about ourselves.
No,
Oh, and by the
that's
way,
not
where
true.
are his stickers?
Bro.
Horse.
Hook you up with some stickers.
His are horse stickers.
My wife has a Cricut now, so we can make stickers.
My wife
Garrett,
has one
aka
too.
Lemming, if you are still listening, why are you still here? Leave already. This is Optimus Piggy's podcast now.
Alrighty.
Now it's been his.
That's true.
With shout outs out of the way, do y'all have any questions?
Let's play some D&D.
Huh?
After introductions. Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Go. You.
Oh.
Not me. You.
Oh, well,
Back
you?
from the dead himself, the man.
He
Oh,
has
yes.
escaped from the Albania.
Permanently.
Permanently escaped.
I have permanently been deported from Albania.
Here's his social security number.
No wacky 3 digits on the backy.
This is Simmons and playing Credo. Permanently back in this general area.
Yes.
Undisclosed region.
Things I've shoved up my ass. Pencils.
Pineapple.
Dog.
Toilet brush.
How did that get in there? Next, we have
To my immediate left, we have a dog.
We have the podcast dog on.
Podcast
The
dog.
bandit. He was sneezing earlier.
He was.
He did just look at the mic.
Oh, let him cook.
What the dog doing?
What's he over
What the
there?
dog doing?
You can call him
Use
over.
the clutch.
All right,
don't
I
use the clutch.
have a character for tonight.
You do have a character.
Yes.
Who is,
Oh, Sir Steph.
yeah, hey, it's Sir Steph.
It's-
Famed
it's
Hell
me.
Rider. We did have a little revelation. Sorry to interject. Did a little revelation regarding
Revelation.
regarding Sir Steph, his background as a Hell Rider, and Thavius Krieg, if you recall.
Yes.
High Observer.
What was it?
So and so. That Thavius Krieg was 1, not in Elturel, and 2, was serving something else other than Elturel, and that your soul is darned
He's serving tea.
to heck.
What the heck?
His soul is socks. They are darned.
Those darn socks.
Actually, I have some darn tough socks. They're pretty nice.
Really?
Yes.
To his left,
You got AR playing the good old fashioned Bathman himself, Clovis McTavish.
legendary Bathman. Nice.
That's all I got.
Scrub-a-dub-dub. To his left,
It's Michael. I'm playing Lulu the Hollyphant, who is going through kind of a little crisis right now.
It's called puberty.
Yeah, she's finally hitting puberty. It's going to be great, and she's definitely going to stab a McTavish because that seems like something she would do. Yeah. No, she's definitely. You're not my dad.
You're about to get podcast dog.
Oh, sweet. Hang on. I got this. Yeah, move on.
to his left,
He's back. After many months.
Flamezodge.
Flamezodge is back.
Flamezodge playing Flamezodge.
It's Sawyer playing Flamezodge, playing Flamezodge.
Disguised itself as Flamezodge twice.
Playing Eve's Kettleborn.
Welcome to the Flames podcast.
Doom, doom.
this is some like Metal Gear Solid like layered shit where it's Flamezodge.
I am Big Zodge.
Flamezodge
Venom
is
Zodge.
I'm Hard Zodge.
Siliquidus Zodge.
Liquid Zodge.
Yeah.
Puddle Zodge.
Zodge Eater, if you will.
Silent Zodge.
Flame Eater.
Jay and Silent Zodge.
You find yourself in front of a ladder and you have to climb for like 2 hours.
Zodge Wars. The Zodge Strikes Back.
The Zodgening.
So what you're saying is this whole time we could have beat this entire campaign by
Zodges.
having him hide in a cardboard box.
Yes.
Legend of the Zodge.
Yeah.
But I needed the chicken hat because I'm a pussy.
It's a Far Cry 5 where you can just like sit at the table for like 15 minutes and you win the game.
Zodge, yeah.
Zodge Cry.
Yeah, Zodge.
Spoilers, dude.
No, I was
Only at
Far Cry
alone at night.
3.
3.
5 is the one you kill the cult. 4 is the one that kind of sucked, and then 3 is the one you win
The one
if you
with
do nothing.
Peyton
I haven't
Manning.
played that one yet.
On Golden
I thought you
Zodge.
said Peyton Manning for a second.
Peyton, yeah, well, the one with Peyton Manning.
Wait, there's a Peyton Manning in Far Cry?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which one?
3.
The one with Giancarlo Esposito.
That's like 5.
John Seed?
Yeah.
No.
Esposito.
Juan Carlos.
Juan Carlos.
That's
So,
Dungeons and Dragons.
we were playing.
Not really. We don't
Well, no, we are playing it again
reason-
Dungeons and Dragons.
because they rolled everything back. So we are
reason
playing
we
Dungeons
are
and Dragons
meeting.
again.
All right. Do we owe anybody a lot of money?
No, not now. We have one listener, not 49,000.
Well, to
Yeah,
be
we-
able to owe people money, you have to make money. No, you don't.
we
You gotta
did.
spend money to make money.
Let's spend money.
Start
We need to
spending
spend more
boys.
money.
All right.
Does anyone want to give us a loan?
Yeah, what's your Venmo?
I think we're like 20
12.
minutes in.
All right, hang on. Let me just give you some Venmo.
10 minutes.
Okay.
Give you some Venmo.
Is that how it works?
Can I borrow
buy me
some?
Venmo, bro?
Yeah, I need some Venmo to buy a coffee.
I am really old, okay?
Can I borrow some of that Venmo so I can buy some new hearing aids?
Only fans me some money, bro.
My house has Central. I don't need fans.
That's Venmo, but when you're naked.
Can you TikTok me some batteries for my hearing aids?
I usually Venmo naked. What do you do?
No, Venmo naked is OnlyFans.
Okay.
So when someone sends you money and you're in the shower, that's OnlyFans.
Oh, so my mom's a fan of mine.
Yes. She's your only fan.
Okay. Actually, she doesn't like me.
Yeah, my mom's on OnlyFans. How'd you know?
Bad sensory. Let's go on.
I'll just do that. I'll do that again anytime we're off track. Okay. So, last thing we saw when we left off was the vault sort of being stretched to impossible proportions in the physical space as the
I'm sorry, I can't focus. There is less than an inch of beer and 17 inches of head.
just the way I like it, baby. All
Poured
head.
from a mile high, 17 inches ahead. That's how I like my Miller.
It's like
head
my
time,
women,
bro.
like I like my beer.
Hey guys, did you know I'm a licensed
80%.
bartender? Here's some beer.
Hey, man, give me some head.
Yeah. That bitch is 80% in. She built like a Bratz doll.
That's a lot of talk for a beer with such a long head.
It's a glandular problem.
She got that megaloencephalopathy.
I think we're done here tonight, okay, everybody?
What's your mom's old
What's it at?
Cut it here.
Big Ed 69.
We just had the perfect podcast. Let's go home.
Yeah.
DM, can I give Sawyer a help action on pouring a beer better?
Bro, I got it. Look.
That bitch is floating.
The man can't get enough head.
It's like
He just keeps coming back for more.
it's like the water, like you drip the water on the pennies. That's how I like my beer. I can't break the static friction, bro.
God damn it. Surface tension.
Your beer is prairie dogging.
There's a turtle head
Turtle
poking out of your
head.
glass.
Prairie ducking turtle. Meerkatting it for in the savannah.
Bro, scrap this episode.
No, this is still the intro.
Holy fuck.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Hi, man.
Welcome to the Salty Boys podcast.
I can't see because my glasses are steamed up from laughing.
Okay. Y'all ready?
I'm glad we don't have to like read the news or anything important. We'd never get it done.
A school bus full of children just fucking went off a cliff. Ah!
But look at his beer.
But look at that
Mama!
This just in, the producer called in with his mother's OnlyFans account.
I lost the dog. Where did the dog go?
He's in there. What the dog doing? What the dog doing? What the dog doing?
Where are white dogs at?
What that dog?
That's racist, okay? We don't need a racist podcast.
Would it be white dog meat or dog white meat?
It's just a white claw, man.
That's racist too. It depends what part of the claw it comes
just
from.
a dog. That's true.
Okay, so we were teleporting to the Candle Keep.
Yeah. So you teleported into a room And seated on a chair,
You just can't. A chair. Got it.
is it the beer?
I just want to drink it. It's just so pretty.
Bud Light. Bud Light.
What's sitting on the chair?
Sitting on the chair in front of you
Is a beer.
is a beer that is 50% head.
Flamesage grabs it.
And by a beer, I mean Amric Van Thamper, who, as agreed, is meeting you in person.
And is he 50% head?
He is a lanky, somewhat well-dressed individual. Dark bags under his eyes, sort of dark hair, dark eyes, kind of disheveled looking. He says, as agreed. And at this, you see Zebek appear on his shoulder. When he speaks, you see his mouth and Zebek's moving in tandem. Around your necks are the chains of just like single chain, or I guess it wouldn't be a chain. It'd be a like a leather strap that was attached to the pendant, which you see is kind of crumbling and appears weak as the magic has been expended from the strain of the teleportation. He says, "You may be wondering where you have been taken. The answer, approximately, is Candlekeep. You have the shield, and now you have the puzzle box." And sort of from behind him, he produces an intricately gilded puzzle box. And on the floor are 5 books in front of him of various shape and size.
What are the books?
That's a good question. Do you want to take them?
I would like to take one of them.
Quick, like room question. So I remember he hasn't met us yet because he is like has no immune system and will like immediately die if he comes in contact with any microbiota.
Yeah.
So
so
are
he
we
claims.
separated from him by like a magical force field, or is he just in the room with us?
You want to make a perception check? Roll
yeah.
that dice. Roll that dice.
God, is this the first perception check, first dice roll that we've made on the podcast in like 16 months?
Yeah.
I feel like we need to make an Arcana check just for
I feel- yeah.
tradition.
That is
It's not the Salty
a-
Boys podcast without an
That is a total of a 9.
A 9. Does not appear to be any kind of shimmering magical barrier or glyphs that you can discern.
Can I roll to attack?
You may.
Sir Stephanie's biome.
I mean, the only way that you can locomote is by rolling. So
Does
yeah.
the DBZ like teleport? Like,
Impossible.
No, it's just his biome around him.
oh, you're attacking with your bacteria?
He just
like you're
instantly dies.
Skin bacteria?
No.
What's the SpongeBob bit with the
I
bullet
love
hole?
fried oysters, kids. Oh, wait, no, that was Patrick. Sorry.
Oh, you're talking about the nasty breath one?
Yeah.
Sunday.
yeah, the
that's the
Sunday.
one.
Sorry.
Yeah.
My fault.
You did eat like a big ass sandwich, like recently.
A
Somewhat
swamp dungeons. No, a sewer dungeon sandwich.
Yes.
Not long before forgetting that we weren't still in combat.
And slit his wrists as well.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Is there a problem with it?
I chose to ignore it. No, there's nothing stopping you from grabbing a book.
May I communicate with the shield for a moment and confer with him and see if he knows anything about these books?
Amric seems like maybe a little confused at first. He goes, "It's free."
Hey, shield, do you know anything about these books?
The shield. Why would I know something about a book?
I don't know. You were like a licensed therapist or something. You're pretty smart.
What do you want to know?
I just wanted to know if you, recognize these as potentially something that could destroy you to create a powerful magic or something.
Nothing could be that powerful.
Sir Stephanie's going to kneel down and look at him. Do I have to roll athletics?
Roll a con save.
Everyone else has to make a dex save to not fall prone when you like shake the ground with your knee.
He's got to roll a con save to see if he.
Do I feel my left arm still?
A con save to see if he splits his pants.
Just cracks
Bending over.
cracks
He's
a
not wearing
floor
any
plank.
pants. He's got armor on.
He's Winnie the Poohing it with his like chainmail.
No, it's all.
Oh, Christopher Robin.
Does he have to make a daily diabetes check?
Yes.
That's Constitution.
Yeah, that's the check.
No, you can take a closer look if you'd like.
Okay. What are the titles of the books? I'm not going to touch them yet.
Sure. Let's see. Van
How to do your
Thamper,
taxes for dummies.
they are each an encyclopedic series of Van Thamper history numbered 1 through 5.
Oh, are these like the books in Skyrim that nobody reads except for that one guy?
Yeah. Who did the book reports?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to stand up. Do I have to make another athletic check?
Yes.
No, would you
Not
do
unless you are so inclined.
Constitution save to see if your heart gives out.
18. Pretty good.
Hey, you stood up.
He lives to beat one more time.
The check was a 17. So
The DC was 50.
I'm still laughing about that head.
So no head?
So no,
Oh my god. Okay, so it's encyclopedias of the Van Thampers. So we need to combine the shield with the puzzle box, right? Or we need to use the shield to open the puzzle box?
It's a good question.
can I do
Amric. Or wait. Is that the one? Yeah. Amtrak. What do we need to use this shield here? He's a licensed therapist. Does he know how to open your puzzle box, or do we have to eat it, or what are we doing?
Solve it yourself, or you could take it to Silvira. I know that she has opened one puzzle box such as this before. However, there's nothing stopping you from attempting it yourself and perhaps saving the trip and the trouble.
I'm just confused as to what do the shield have to do with? Is it what's in the puzzle box that the shield is? You need the shield for, or do I need the shield to open the puzzle box?
I do not know.
Why is Van Thamper here? Why
We-
are you here?
Part of our terms was to agree to meet.
No. In Candlekeep.
We are close to Candlekeep, but we are not in Candlekeep.
I was told I was in Candlekeep.
We are. My words were approximately Candlekeep. Diagonally.
So how far from Candlekeep?
A day's travel.
Okay.
Can I do an I guess I don't know if it would be investigation, perception, or arcana check to see if we've plane shifted.
Yeah, that would be an Arcana check.
And is he evil? Because all the other Van Thampers were evil, and he wanted to murder them.
I can check.
But he might want to murder them for the good of being good.
Can
What's to
I
say?
look at my pocket watch to see if
Yeah.
either Van Thamper or clone Van or puppet Van Thamper or
I've got a 19 on the arcana.
well, fuck that. Never mind. I guess
you are currently on the material plane.
Yeah.
Everything indicates.
You can
But
still
you
do
can still
your
use the
check.
compass.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a look at the compass. Is anyone evil within
Yeah.
a 50-foot radius?
The immoral compass does point towards Amric and Zebek.
Is it kind of like just doing this, or is it like
Without them being separated, yeah, it's not possible to tell if it's one or the other.
Okay, so who do you serve?
With my mother dead, I serve no one except myself.
Is he telling the truth?
Make an insight check.
Oh, that's a 5.
That's all right. There's not really any indications telling you that he's trying to deceive you or not.
Okay, I think Sir Steph is satisfied with that answer because all the other Van Thampers were in league with demons and devils.
Except for one, yeah.
Yeah, the one that we didn't kill.
Wait, you mean the lone shark?
No, he did have a devil.
Right, because he
Working with him.
got possessed. Which one? Wait, which one wasn't?
Didn't we find one dead?
He found
Yeah, we
one
found
dead.
one dead, but he was part of the cult, or he was down there.
He was down there.
But we didn't kill him.
Right, but we didn't kill him.
Yeah, we already found him dead. So
So, your morals and intentions don't seem to be the best. But as long as you're not serving one of the lords of hell, I guess we can let it slide for now.
I want nothing to do with the dead three.
Sounds good enough to me.
Well, with this puzzle box, he'll set on the ground and like push it over with his foot. And the books. You should be able to make your way to Candlekeep. And ergo, a ticket to Avernus, which I believe would be your final destination.
Creator's going to snap up the books.
Yeah, you got them. Entrance into Candlekeep requires a donation of a book. I think that you'll find these untold histories of the family history will be plenty sufficient to earn your entrance.
What else could we use as a token of entrance?
Oh, I have a book.
They accept books.
Whatever you write in it becomes true.
Yes, can we give your book instead of one of ours?
Yeah.
The all-powerful book that has only been ever used once. Yeah, just give it away. Why not?
No, it's
It
been
does
used
not
multiple
matter to me.
times.
Oh, yeah.
Because everything you write in it becomes reality.
Yeah.
Do you remember this? Or were you here for when he discovered it?
Yeah, no, I was there when he got the book, but I remember it took us like 3 episodes for him to even consider using it the first
Because
time.
we were scared.
Yeah.
It's a lot of power.
You do know what campaign we're in. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any other questions?
Just what else they would accept if not books, but
They really like books.
Or is there I suppose with all of the nefarious goings on and things like this, I suppose your helping us is as good as it'll probably ever get for our crew, but is there I suppose you've done us a form of a kindness. Is there anything that we can do to I don't know, is this helping you in any way? Is there anything we can do to potentially recompense yourself for at least your books?
You've already removed my mother from the picture. I consider that service enough.
Fair enough, yeah. You got grounded a lot, I assume.
An endless life of being locked away.
Arr.
I suppose, if you don't mind me asking, what are your intentions moving forward now that she's out of the picture?
Reorganize, recoup losses, and survive.
and what about you?
So there are 3 hours to reading,
I
writing,
wasn't
and arithmetic.
talking to him, Zebek.
Amric looks over at Zebek briefly. They kind of look at each other. He says, Zebek stays in my service.
Interesting.
Are you going to stay here yapping all night? Or shall we ride to hell?
Hell Riders! Yeah. So I haven't really described your surroundings. You're in a ruined, like the bottom floor of a ruined tower. There are some steps some stone steps that lead up out of this basement room to a little bit of morning light that's peeking through the ceiling rafters.
Is there anything up there that might try and kill us?
Should not be.
If there is,
If we climb
I'll
all the way
be
to the top
back.
of the tower, is there either a treasure chest with like really stupid loot in it, or is there a feather that we have to collect up there?
There's no electroloculus there that literally only one person would get at the table. No, there's no. Would you like to go up there to find out?
Yes, all Assassin's Creed style.
All Assassin's Creed style. You climb it. You try to jump to the top, but you actually like jump back and forth, left and right. And you accidentally jump into a hay bale, and you have to redo the whole thing. No, you climb up the stairs, and this really is like a ruin. There's just a bit of a wall left over, and you can see towards the coast. Candlekeep is situated on sort of the bluff of a cliff that leads down into the sea, and there is a horde of refugees from El Terrell that are sort of at the entrance to Candlekeep.
Sir Steph whistles.
How far is Candlekeep from Baldur's Gate?
It is.
Because Baldur's Gate is also on the coast. Mm-hmm. So is it just like east or west by like a mile or so? Or
So Candlekeep is south by.
Southwest.
Don't. God damn it! I wasn't quick enough.
It's not telling me, but there's a forest called the Cloakwood that exists between Baldur's Gate and Candlekeep, and there's a road called the Coast Way that you travel south from Baldur's Gate towards Candlekeep.
okay, so it's not like they're. Yeah, I was making sure that these are like distinct group of refugees that aren't also trying to get into Baldur's Gate. Like I was imagining in my head, like there's Candle's Keep and there's Baldur's Gate, and then we might also still get got by the flaming fists.
Oh yeah. Baldur's Gate's like a decent amount of way. It's especially for like the sick and wounded, they would flock to Baldur's Gate because it's the closest. And down the river. So Baldur's Gate is on the river. El Terrell is on the river.
Oh, is Candlekeep like a whole town, or is it just like a tower on the coast?
Candlekeep is like a very small city.
Oh, okay.
That's like a big library. Like
It's like
there's
Minas
many
Tirith.
buildings.
But it's like
Shrunken down.
it's a large village essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I had in my head that Candlekeep was
It's like the unburied version of
A
that library
keep.
from Avatar.
Which Avatar?
Oh
Yes.
Yeah.
Wan Shi Tong.
Wan Shi-
He who knows 10,000 things. I fucking love
Yeah.
that episode.
I believe. Does anybody want to make a history check?
Yes.
I'll make one with my gigantic D20.
70.
Whew.
Oh, wait, that's a 10.
That is a
12.
5 for Clovis, which makes sense because he spent most of his time in on Kaiser.
12.
Oh,
That is a 7 for Eves because he doesn't know history.
That's okay.
I had a crit. That's 22.
Sheesh. So, Kratos, I don't know why you know this, but Candlekeep is the famous library fortress that stands as a proud bastion of enlightenment and knowledge. It's the home of the Avowed, a group of renowned scholars and people of learning.
I would say that Eves should definitely know about past experiences that we may or may not have had in Candlekeep.
At the very least, you know that Candlekeep is where you go when you have a question and you want answers. That somebody or some book there knows the answer to your question.
We've gotten into things.
Don't. Not yet. They can't know.
It's okay.
I need another Miller.
I got you covered, buddy.
I need some more head. This beer's flat.
I haven't got enough head.
It's time, fellas, for round 2.
It's Miller time.
4.
Hey, could you pass this over?
Yee.
All right. We need a quick
was involuntary.
a quick pause, a quick 30-second break. We're not going to be hitting the recording.
This 30-second break is brought to you by Truly.
And
It's
this
not
time,
bourbon.
It's not Miller.
I'll introduce Podcast Cat. She's purring really loudly.
There ain't no law with the claw.
Podcast cat named Podcat.
Just pop
Listeners,
the microphone out
if
of
you're
the...
if you're listening today from behind the wheel of some kind of car or truck, make sure you just pop out one of those White Claws and just just throw it down while you're driving.
This is not legal advice.
Do you drive a Dodge Ram? Do you drive it way too fast? Drink a White Claw while you're listening to this.
You don't make good decisions.
You made a shit decision buying a vehicle, and you probably don't use it to do truck stuff.
This goes double for Nissan Altima drivers and your pit vipers.
Bro.
Do you
Pit
drive a
Vipers hit us
Nissan
up.
Altima? Why?
Have you hit your wife recently?
I can do that.
Have you
without
done
the
it on?
Nissan.
Have you done it on a Sunday after 1 o'clock with a switch no wider than the width of your wrist?
Made out of fresh young maple.
Because if so, that is legal in some states.
If you let your wife pick the switch, it's legal.
But she wanted the Animal
She'll
Crossing
probably.
version.
I was just gonna say that.
Alrighty. 30-second break's over.
That was 30 seconds?
Sure.
That was closer to 5 minutes.
I was gonna
No,
say, that's
it
even a
wasn't.
lot longer than 30 seconds.
The time dilation
Time
on this
keeps on
podcast
slipping.
is pretty bizarre.
It's true.
Yeah, I've got word clock problems. Audio joke for like nobody that'll ever understand that.
I get it.
Okay, so you can see Candlekeep. You can see a crowd of refugees, likely from El Terrell, crowded around the gate, leading in. What do you do?
So I see this from the top of the tower, right? And I'm communicating that down.
You're kind of on like a little bit of a rise that leads down towards the Coastway Road. And then the Coastway Road, you can see there's a little offshoot that leads towards Candlekeep, where there's a sort of a few tents set up, like temporary shelters that have been built up, as well as a number of like what look like market stalls, perhaps, that are built outside of Candlekeep.
Are you gonna make your happy ass down the tower to rejoin the party?
I'm gonna call for Seamus Clovis to come back down. Sorry, Freudian slip.
That's right.
Okay, sorry. I was looking at a
just
spell to
miss him
see if
so
I could
much.
cast that
Homunculus
on.
Seamus is there too.
Yeah, Shamunculus exists.
Schmunculus.
Emphasis on the shame. Is that sold at Sheets?
Yeah.
Schmunculus.
Schmunculus.
It's a breakfast sandwich.
It's so good.
You said we're about a day's travel away from
Yeah.
Candlekeep?
Yeah.
You trying to
Visibility's pretty good.
I thought you said disability's pretty good. I was like,
cool?
Can I?
oh, we're 88
Can I
compliant.
just?
That's
Can I
cool.
just roast all of my spell slots and give us all Longstrider?
Let's look how Longstrider works.
You stupid fucking spell.
So I am
idiot.
now a level 4 artificer. So I have access to second level spells.
How does it feel?
You can cast Longstrider as a second level, which grants when you cast a spell using a level of second or higher, you can target one additional creature for every slot above first.
Yeah.
So there's 6 of us. I have how many?
You're level 5 artificer.
Level 4 artificer. So I should have what one? It's
level
not
2.
Yeah, it does. It didn't load in my level 2. I don't have any. The app doesn't give me second level slots, but being artificer 4, I should have at least one. I have 3 first level slots.
Yeah.
And I would imagine at least one second level.
Artificer's half caster. Do you remember Yardley's progression? Let's take a look.
I'm checking. I'm pulling up the artificer.
I haven't
page.
been level 4 in a very long time. Also,
It's true.
AR
So-
has used 100% more artificer spells than I have.
So
Yeah, you used catapult and cannon.
Damn, artificers
you
don't get...
you have 2 level 2 slots and 4
At-
level 1 slots.
Okay,
At
yeah,
fifth
the app
level.
didn't give me any second level for some reason.
Whack. So you're 5th level artificer and 1 level barbarian.
4 artificer, 2 barbarian.
4.
So you do
that's-
not have second level slots
Yeah,
yet.
you
Ooh,
only have
get
3 slots.
Oh boy!
Bitch.
So I've got 3 first level slots. I can cast Longstride, but I can only cast it on 3 of us.
I don't want it.
I whistled, so my horse is there.
I was
And I'm
gonna say,
riding it.
man's got a horse.
Oh yeah, I forgot he has a horse.
I had a goat, but I accidentally
Wow.
used my herd of goats.
I used my goat.
Bowen Wilson.
Yeah. his brother.
His
His brother Bowen.
It's be Bowen.
Boy, if I was a paladin, I could just learn Find Steed. Oh, can you cast
Find
Find
Steed.
Steed?
You know what? I might have a solution.
I don't know where
Steve
Steve
will
I
is.
pick us
have
up in his-
catapult.
I'm not going to read what that does.
I also have catapult.
I refuse to read what that
Catapult
does.
ourselves.
I cast Pot of Greed, which lets me draw 2 cards.
Mitochondria is the
I cast Spare the Dying because we're gonna need it.
Don't worry, fellas. I can cast dark vision.
amazing.
Holy
I found
shit.
Steve.
Being so weak, you have to cast Dark Vision, bitch.
Let's just ride up to the gate.
I don't know why I have that spell because I can already see in the dark.
I'm gonna call Clovis down so we can get a move on.
Yes.
Can I do an acrobatics check to see if I like do a sick ass landing?
All Assassin's Creed stuff. You got to do like a Christ air, land
Yeah.
into the bush.
Yeah.
Yeah, acrobatics.
I'm scared.
That is a 13.
Yeah, you climb down, no problem.
I like very
Okay.
briefly do a Christ air and then realize if I keep
That's a
my hands out, I'm
terrible
not
idea.
going to land. And then I just like land like normally.
Yeah. I saw there was an optional rule made by Brennan Lee Mulligan called rolling with emphasis, which is like advantage or disadvantage at your discretion as the player. You roll 2d20, you drop the one closest to 10. So you're more likely to crit or to roll higher to a crit or crit fail, like equally likely. So I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you roll 2d20,
You're gambling.
you're gambling. Yeah. It's either going to go really well or really bad. So anyway, something for your toolbox. I'm open to that.
I mean, this podcast is a toolbox because it's just a box full of tools.
You've entered in the contract. You can't stop.
This is my dog.
Not until death.
This is my dog. My dog is amazing.
Alrighty. So you guys wanted to head towards Candlekeep.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Takes a few hours. It's a fairly safe road.
Are you sure you don't need to roll on the encounter table for us?
Yes. Unfortunately. As you approach the outside of the sort of shanty town, you see the downtrodden faces of many of El Terrell's citizens. Furthermore, you see the sort of tents and market stalls are actually bookmakers, scroll makers, scribes, and people selling books.
Interesting.
We're in a tourist trap.
It's a little tourist trappy.
Buy my mixtape.
But you can see, you can see there's a line, an orderly queue leading up to the gate, and there's a couple scribes sort of sallied out from the gate who are meeting with people who are presenting books, and the scribes are kind of thumbing through them, and then you see one scribe shake their head kind of solemnly, looks like they apologize, hand the book back to the person, and they walk away looking kind of dejected.
Are they? So is the orderly queue like people getting their books checked?
Yeah, praise essentially.
Okay, cool. Guys, I think we should just wait here.
Yeah, let's actually get in line for once.
Yeah, can we just not cause a scene?
Flames dodge.
Mom, don't embarrass me at the grocery store.
He did, he uses. It sounds like he's finally having a change of heart. I can't believe it.
He was a little drunk. So.
Kratos a little impressed for once.
Hey, speaking of change of heart, have you checked the fries recently?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they're sitting on the countertop.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if they're still
Don't worry, I
open.
took them out. Don't worry. My spinach puffs.
Hey guys, where's Lionel?
Oh, Lionel went off to he broke his shark statue and he didn't come with us because he was fighting all of the cultists.
So he'll be along though in a little bit, right?
He'll be here. He was on the way.
Yeah, he'll make his way back.
Coming back.
What?
He's here.
Lionel is he went out to get a pack of cigarettes.
Okay, so he'll be back.
He'll be back.
Okay.
He'll be back.
Okay.
You're good, Lou.
30 or 40 years.
Do I was like, can I offer Lulu a pouch? Would you like to stay in mine? It's not the same as Lionel's, but
I don't know if he had a me pouch, but Seamus lives there and he smells bad.
Yeah, pouch sounds nice.
I'm sorry. He's gonna want the pouch.
It's only the smallest of the crew.
Lulu puts her feet in the pouch.
It's comfy.
If I fits, I sits. Cool. That's cute.
I'm gonna pull out a small piece of avocado that we had when we went to that one dimension. It's like, yeah, I have this, but it's
a little brown,
it's
but
rotten, fetid.
She puts it over one eye and leans back.
Can I do a quick, while we're waiting in line, can I do a quick, I don't know if it would be perception or investigation. I would probably assume more perception.
Are you sniffing? Or are you looking?
No, I'm using, I want to look at the crowd of refugees to see that A, are they mostly refugees, and B, How are they like
Bro.
doing?
There's a lot of like milling about. It seems like they're surviving. They aren't being oppressed like they are in Baldur's Gate, but there doesn't seem to be really any like outright support that you're seeing like right now at this moment.
Is there like any lack of supplies that I can notice?
I mean, these people do look like hungry and tired,
Okay,
weather-worn.
that is what I wanted to know.
So the only people in power currently are like the scribes around? Is there any like head honcho scribe?
At least here, no. You see 3 that are sort of like attending to the line as people come up. In fact, as you are waiting, one of the merchants appears to approach you, wearing kind of a jaunty purple hat.
Oh, I'm
Says-
gonna look at him and be like, "How you doing?"
Hi, I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. I'm interested if you're interested in purchasing a ticket into Candlekeep.
A ticket. Let me see the ticket.
It'd be right here, sir. And it's a purple bound, like kind of thin pamphlet. He says, unique book, get you into Candlekeep. I've got it right here. Wrote it myself just today.
A unique book.
Yes, sir.
But I thought it was
You said it's a eunuch book because you're a eunuch.
No, sir. I'm sorry, but
Oh, I misunderstood you because it seems like you're price gouging these poor people and you're going to become a eunuch if you don't quit it.
no, I'm doing no such thing. I'm just charging a reasonable price for my service.
What's the price for the service?
How much?
1 silver?
1 silver.
Yes.
I think I misheard you, lad. I think you said 1 copper, or are you a eunuch?
Sounds like an intimidation to me.
I am a barbarian after all.
Yeah.
I am playing the shittiest barbarian because I have a +0 to intimidation.
Bro.
Like I feel like that should be illegal. Like you can't have 2 levels in barbarian and not have a bonus to
I
intimidation.
guess while Clovis is intimidating, Kratos going to put his hand on Eve's shoulder and just like pull him back a little bit.
Sorry, I'm a little on edge, but thanks for looking out.
How's a 14?
Yeah. He goes, "Well, we're unionized, sir. We're unionized." And he backs off. He's going to walk away.
I do not like people taking advantage of poor refugees.
What a strange man.
I know, I've been told that quite a bit. Oh, you were talking about him, yeah. Sorry.
The eunuch, yes.
Should a book.
So before long, you do make it to the front of the line. Scribe kind of gestures you over. You see that they have an interesting sort of magical earpiece. It looks like sort of a brass wrap around their ear. And they say, "Welcome to Candlekeep. Are you seeking admission to Candlekeep?"
Yes, we would like to pay with these 5 fine books, please.
Kratos produces them from his satchel.
Yeah. He goes, allow me to take a look. He sort of takes them by a stack, and you see his eyes sort of light up blue. And he goes, "I'm happy to say that these are unique contributions. Welcome to Candlekeep." And he takes them and sets them on a pile and sort of steps out of the way for you to enter.
All right, thank you, lad.
Please feel free to ask around once you enter the courtyard.
Excellent.
Is there a map?
What are we asking around for?
Is there a map? Yes. There's actually a whole book.
Why did no one ask for a map? We need to know where we're going.
There's a big sign when you walk in that says "You are here."
Candlekeep.
That's it. It just says you are here. It doesn't give you anything else. It just says you are here.
You is here.
It's like a philosophical thing. Like it's like reminding you to live in the present.
It's right next to the shitters.
It's right next to the statue of a bear with a 16-foot tall head. Oh man.
So the first thing you notice is a really big courtyard inside the main gate. Towards the left, you see a pub called the Hearth. Further off in the distance, you see an area called the Upper City, and that's all that's relevant for this adventure.
Well,
Let's go to the hearth.
Go to the upper city.
I'm a little parched. We need to go to the
So
hearth.
Clovis wants to go.
I
to
want to
the-
go to the hearth. Let's go to the hearth.
Clovis wants to go to the scroll shop.
I want to
real
go to the hearth.
Cradle will take Eve to the hearth.
Eve walks to the hearth.
quick. I want to
into the
Split the party. We're going to the hearth.
I want to
fucking drink.
I want to buy one scroll if I can afford it.
Yeah, there's
You can
definitely
buy a
somebody
scroll at the
selling
hearth. We're going to.
anything you want at the hearth.
We've got a scroll at home. We're not going to
I'm the
McDonald's.
10-year-old at Disneyland right now.
Yeah.
The roar.
Let me look up. You just want like a blank scroll?
No, I want to buy a scroll of create food and water.
Oh, gotcha. I'll do the math real quick. You'll have to see a mage for that for sure.
Well, there are scroll shops here, right? You can buy magic scrolls.
Yes.
That's a good question. I'll look that up real quick. I'll read the hearth to you real quick.
Okay.
The pub has a low ceiling supported by massive wooden crossbeams and narrow shuttered windows. A large fire pit in the middle of the room is surrounded by a half dozen tables and matching benches.
I need a mage.
Like half the clientele turns. Yes.
A scroll of food and water, please.
How much do you have?
I've got 200 gold and 20 platinum.
Okay, we'll take it all.
All right. So create food and water is a 3rd level spell. Let's see.
This is something we should have probably asked, but do we now have permanent admission in and out of?
A 3rd level spell can take 3 or more weeks to create.
Well, that's why I figured there were scroll shops here. Like they would have this kind of shit in stock.
Yeah,
you know?
but we went to the hearth.
well,
Remember?
yeah, but that's why I wanted to.
Well, just us two went to the hearth. They didn't go to the hearth.
Oh,
3.
yeah.
that's
Lulu's
right,
in your
I forgot.
bag.
He's in your
bag.
pouch. Lulu's in your sack.
Lulu's feet are in your sack.
You know, Eves, we should probably
okay, I
invest in a
mean, if
bigger
the mage is at the
satchel.
bar that can't do it, I'll just wait until I can find a scroll shop that has it in stock.
If I get an answer, you'll know once we metagame. Shut the fuck up. I'm at the hearth.
So, I'll straight up table talk. I'll tell you why like they are so expensive is because they are a way to work around your class's spell like level limit.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
So it's saying this one is saying a 3rd level spell takes 3 or more weeks and may require up to 500 gold in the process. I think you could probably work it down to 400.
I mean, I have that's what I've got exactly. I have 200 gold and 20 platinum, which platinum is about 10.
Yeah, would be.
So if I can find a scroll shop that has that in stock.
Question is, do you have 3 weeks to spare?
No.
Well, I mean that's why I said if they had a scroll shop in stock. I feel like this is the place that is going to be in stock.
This isn't like
This ain't Costco here, bro.
yeah, it ain't Scroll Costco. This is like knowledge. This is like a library. It's like being mad they don't have the Costco churros out at the public library.
Hey man, I gotta get one of them $1 hot dogs.
Bro, the ice cream machine is broken.
So the thing is, there are mages, and there is the means and method to do it here, but you just don't have the time.
Can I instead pay a mage to cast it once for me?
Ooh.
Like a druid, maybe? Because it's a.
Don't say I know you and druids, bro. Don't do it. That's
What?
That's a dangerous road to go down.
Yeah,
I've
paying
literally
a
never
service would be cheaper.
played a druid.
You did.
Yeah, we need either a cleric or
No.
a paladin.
What I'm gonna
Circle of the
remember.
Land Desert.
Yeah, I've never played a druid.
You have. Yeah.
Or the
Not on this
Warlock.
podcast. Oh yeah, Tanner.
Yeah.
That wasn't 5e though. It doesn't fucking count.
Oh, I'm sorry, druid.
Yeah,
You played a druid on this podcast. That was the
He
statement.
died
yes?
immediately.
It doesn't
played him.
matter.
I mean, all my
I'm at
characters
the
die.
hearth.
Create food and water sustains 15 humans for 24 hours. Is that what you want?
Not worth.
So I'll just tell you what I wanted to do. I wanted to spend all of my money to buy a scroll of create food and water and go out and cast it to feed the people outside.
Why aren't you
could-
being so generous?
I know I'm not playing an NPC right now, but you're talking to. Hello, my name is Timothy the Mage. I frequent here at the hearth. I understand you're looking for someone to cast Create Food and Water.
Oh, yes,
Or
I'm
create a
willing,
scroll.
I'm willing to pay to alleviate the hunger of the people outside.
There is a bakery down the street that for considerably less money, you could buy out their stock and distribute it out.
Oh, you had me at considerably less money, lad.
This is, all right.
Fantastic. Pleasure doing business with you. Here's 2 gold. Go buy everything you want at the bar on me.
All right, thanks, man. Hey, let me know if you need any other wizardly advice.
I would, except I'm an artificer, and I'm only half a caster, so I can only half pay attention to you.
Well, if you're paying,
I'm paying your drinks, not paying attention.
I will say this is very on brand. This is the man who forgot to negotiate for all of the ore.
No, I didn't forget to negotiate. I forgot to specify that they weren't getting the cart.
Well, that too.
you just got robbed.
I did, yeah. And I was like, whatever. It's not really mine. It was company property. Fuck them.
You know when you leave your door open to the company truck, you just let somebody take it
Yeah.
and don't file a police report.
Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I let somebody rob the company truck.
Good one.
The tab to take the radio out's on the left side.
It's proprietary Ford CarPlay. You can't use it in your car.
Can we talk about how like bloated and like overcosted Create Food and Water is? Holy, it's a 3rd level spell that only provides
45 pounds of food.
well, okay, 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water sounds like a lot. Like
It's not.
It's not.
That's one dog.
it's a big dog.
That's like appetizers for a family of 4.
Gallons of water. You could make like a stew. Like okay, sorry, I'm not gonna get into this.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Tune into Salty Boys After Dark for the discussion about Create Food and Water.
Great. Now we have
Analytics.
now we have to reschedule another podcast 3 months in advance.
That's right. Next deep lore, I'm gonna complain about spells.
I will tell you a spell that Clovis is capable of casting, which is Purify Food and Drink. So
Go to a dumpster.
right. No, so I would like to go buy a bunch of fucking bread and then go dredge up a bunch of seawater and then ritual cast Purify Food and Water
Turning salt water
into drinkable water.
He's literally pulling Jesus out here.
and drink.
And then I'm going to start a cult.
Making me look up so much shit. Yeah, you got are you
you
think
looking
just-
up Purify Food and Drink? It's all non-magical food and drink within a 5-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice. Within a range is purified and rendered free of poison and disease.
Bro, you have killed the saltwater fish that are in the water.
Good, more food.
Oh my god, that's like dynamite fishing.
You've made an ecosystem extinct.
Dynamite fishing with artificers, just pure fresh water.
Yeah.
Boom, just
Fantastic.
and it instantly cooks the fish.
Well,
Oh
with
my
Renlock,
God.
it was shoot a doomsday device into a
So-
civilization.
So
Happens on
I think the
occasion.
equivalent because I think to keep in line with Create Food and Drink, it's like nutritional and filling but not tasty. Purify Food and Drink does the same thing. Like the fish that like float up from the from being instantly desalinated are like sous vide to be like just food safe. So they're basically
Right.
yeah. So
They're basically like the halibut that you turn into fake crab meat, but without the flavoring.
So the baker, I think pretty quickly, the baker like kind of realizes what you're doing. You wanting to buy out like a bunch of the stock, and he says he doesn't really want to sell you like all of his front like shelf stuff, but he says, "Hey, I have some like day old bread that didn't sell over the past couple days. If you want that, you can have that for considerably less."
That's fantastic. Also, I know a spell. Can you give me any bread that's already molded?
Yeah,
Fantastic. Do I have to pay for it?
The
moldy bread.
You can just have that.
Fantastic. I'm an artificer. I'm going to use this to create a cannon and use the cannon to cast catapult.
Clovis McTavish, the art of the deal.
Jesus Clovis.
He literally just came in to be the trash collector.
How much gold do you want for the day old bread?
For the lot, 1 gold.
Oh, fantastic. I can spare that, apparently. All right, so I pay 1 gold. I'm down to 197 gold, and I'm going to go out to the front. Can I check in with the... We can come and go now that we've paid our admission, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was what I wanted to ask is, do we have some sort of slip that allows us to come in?
They
Well,
stamp
it's
your
like a
names.
library card.
Yeah.
It's a library. Yeah.
So Clovis is going to go out
That would
with
make
this,
sense.
like, just like a cart full of, like, some
He got
kind
his
of
card back.
some kind of shitty bread and some moldy bread, and I'm gonna go out front and with all the refugees, and I'm gonna say, lend me your ears. Go dredge some buckets of salt water.
You are considered now a friend of Candlekeep. So you do not need to, you only need to do that once.
Oh, what the book situation?
The admission.
Yeah. So you can go out and
All right,
like
so
drop off the purified bread and then
So, well, I'd like to try to get the refugees to help me get some bucket because we're on a cliff. Dredge some salt water up, and we're gonna.
they
Can the rest of us do something useful?
I'm feeding. Yeah, you're right. I'm feeding people. So while I'm doing that, I'm gonna take all this moldy ass bread out and be like, watch this. I'm in insane clown posse. The facial reconstruction said so, and I'm gonna cast purify food and water,
you do it.
and I turn all the moldy bread into edible bread that's nutritionally complete, as well as purify the salt water.
Yeah, you do it.
A man can't live on bread and water alone, but he can live on magic, I guess.
Lessons learned.
All right, so I'm gonna go to hell and I'm gonna do a bunch of shitty stuff. So this is me paying for all of my future shitty actions. Goodbye.
A little bit confused but grateful. The refugees wave you off as you go back into Candlekeep.
on this episode of Another McTavish Starts a Cult.
All right, that is one of my spell slots for the day.
Alrighty. The hearth.
The hearth. We're at the hearth.
The hearth. The hearth.
Let's second. Let's not go with the hearth. It's a silly place.
So the only place left would be the upper
The
city.
hearth.
I want to go to the hearth.
The hearth.
I'm at the hearth.
Clovis is effectually not here. I'm feeding people, so I'm just gonna like not talk for the next 20 to 30 minutes.
Do you promise?
No.
No. Okay.
Wrong campaign, bro.
Is Sir Stephanie with us
Well,
at
yeah.
the hearth?
He's following the box. He needs the box.
All right. Yeah. Who you have the box?
Don't
right?
I don't. I do.
Who has the box? The puzzle box.
I wasn't here when we got the puzzle box.
Wait. Does McTavish have the puzzle box? No, doggy. AR.
I did not grab the puzzle box. I have the shield, so I feel like
Did
the
we
shield.
leave the puzzle box back at the?
Did we leave the puzzle box behind?
It's in the crypt.
No, I feel like Lulu probably has it.
I'm pretty sure Kratos picked it up because Amrit kicked the
Kick
the box over.
No, yeah, he
He picked up the box and the books.
Yeah, you're right.
We ride
right.
back a day, and he's sitting there tapping his foot on the floor.
Really?
Okay, cool. Well, that answers that question. So yeah, we're in the hearth.
You want to know the worst name I've ever read in any fantasy world building ever?
What?
Okay,
John Smith.
if you were going to
Mike.
name a volcanically heated bathhouse, what would you call it?
The little squirt.
Would you call it the Worm Wet?
I mean,
That's what you're going to do there. You're going to wet your worm.
No, warm wet.
Oh.
Like it's
I mean, that's what I would call my wet dreams.
the Worm Wet.
That would be the receptionist's nickname.
So, let's see. The Court of Air. That is the area that you entered immediately. I'm describing this. There's a small, like, rudimentary map of Candlekeep in the hearth. So the Court of Air is just where you came from. Obviously, the hearth. The tallest tower in Candlekeep is called the Exaltation. You do see Upper City. inner city is off limits to all who are unavowed. And there is the Great Library, which is accessible to anybody. The vaults are in the inner city, which are also inaccessible.
Well, Lulu's got 2 vowels in her name, so is she good?
The unavowed.
Is that what you said?
Unavowed. Like avowed.
I'm back to my sack.
We need to find out about the box, right?
Yes.
So,
There was a name. Do you recall the name?
Boxman.
Box Ghost.
AR will remember after he edits this episode.
Yeah, I will, but not right now.
Don Cheadle.
Boxing McBoxers.
Does anybody want to make an intelligence check?
I feel like it would be an intelligence save, honestly.
Yeah. Save this podcast.
20.
Hey,
Are you
the
fucking...
name is Sylvira.
Oh, yeah,
Sylvira.
yeah. That's who we have to take the puzzle box to help us open
Because she
it.
has opened one before.
Let's go to Sylvania.
Elvira.
We're at the
hearth. Pen.
We're at the combination
is mightier
Pizza
than
Hut and
this.
the Hearth.
What have we made out at the combination Pizza Hut Taco Bell?
and the Hearth. Babe, you hardly touched your jam burger.
That was an A&W.
Yeah. Can I grab a pint before we leave?
Yes, you may.
All right. So I guess I'm going to go up to the bar. Mm-hmm. Ease, are you coming up with me to the bar?
Absolutely, I'm already there. I'm at
Fantastic.
the Hearth. I'm gonna look at the bartender. Be like, what have you got on tap?
Let me in. I will tell you in a moment.
You're going to go tap, tap, tap in your ass.
Hey, you're not supposed to talk.
I'm not close.
You're disrespecting
talking.
a future U.S. Army soldier.
Are there more fries downstairs?
Yes.
I'm going to go eat some fries.
Could you bring me some fries?
No.
Just bring the tray up.
You want to take a fry field trip right now?
Yeah, let's take a look.
No, I'll go get them because Clovis is feeding people.
Oh, no.
He quite literally is, yeah.
Art imitates life.
Oh, Kronk's out. He has a gun. Send help. He's floating.
No, the wife wants me to come help with the dogs.
No.
They're still vomiting. So.
Oh no.
Yep.
If I vomit, will that cancel out the dog's vomit?
Let's see it. Can you vomit on command?
I can burp
I'm
several times on.
Does that mean the really comfy chair's up for grabs? Because I'm sitting on, I'm pretty sure, an
Yes.
ottoman.
That was
bring
where
your
my
headphones
other friend sat when he lived at my house.
Oh, this is going to be great for the editing because Kronk is going to turn into Lulu.
Yeah.
The podcast is spatial.
No, I'm just going to start being Kronk after this.
No, I
Here's
don't.
Sir
I
Steph.
don't multi-track. I just everything's written to tape.
No multitasking?
I record this podcast on a cassette track.
Oh, I thought you used like one of those wax cylinders from.
I have a one track.
We would have to shout in them to get.
We're all
Literally.
screaming into megaphones right now.
You guys get a megaphone?
All right, I might actually listen to this one to figure out what happens afterwards.
We may not be screaming into megaphones, but
It'll
we
be the
are
first
screaming
podcast
into the
I've listened
void.
to.
So, you ask for a pint, and the bartender passes you Candle Brew.
I'm about to get lit.
Roll
It
the
is-
Constitution check.
It is sweet and tangy, with a slight medicinal or floral note.
Okay, so it's a hazy IPA. Got it.
Before
And you may describe it as having a bubblegum-like taste with a hint of vanilla and spices.
That is bizarre.
before he can take a sip, Lulu slips a little mustache on him.
On me?
On
Oh, on Eve's.
That's a crit. You say nothing.
Do I notice?
You have a mustache now. Did you have one before?
No.
Do you have a mustache now?
So I do notice that I have hair. Yes.
Sure.
You notice, yes.
Oh, okay.
And Lulu notices.
Wait, who crit? The bartender crit?
Somebody crit.
Somebody crit.
The bartender crit.
And the mustache did not fall off.
All right, puppy.
I feel
You feel powerful.
different. I order another pint.
You get another pint
Of something
candle
else.
brew.
Oh, is there anything else other than candle brew here?
This time you try to order a Sam Adams because it's a dad beer.
Yeah. What are you looking for?
I'm looking at the bartender. I'm so sorry, but I didn't exchange pleasantries. What is your name? Sorry, podcast dog is stepping on everyone's nuts.
I would tell you.
Everyone's dick and balls tonight.
What do you think is down there? Come here.
Tell me what you
Oh,
think.
he doesn't like to be picked up by his armpits. He gets ravenous.
Oh, he just bunny hopped onto my lap, so that was all right.
Okay, that's fine. He does like open mouth tongue kissing.
Oh, excellent.
Same.
Well, it would be rude to not oblige.
Do you open mouth Thunkus?
Yes.
Till Plague wakes me up.
Bro, that's how I met Sawyer.
No, it was the other way.
Close
Oh,
mouth?
that's right. Open ass tongue kissing.
Yes.
Oh, the Australian smooch.
Yes. Mwah.
I asked if he
goes.
came from a land down under, and he did come when I was in the land down under.
The bartender peeks over the bar because he is, of course, as I totally mentioned, an ogre wearing a headband of intellect.
Holy shit.
And he goes, "Hello. my friends call me Little One."
No wonder he wasn't impressed by the mustache.
Well, hello, little one. Can I get another one of your brews? Is there anything else local other than this candle brew?
Well, of course, candle brew is the most popular. Keeps your mind sharp. Excuse me. He says, I also have a cocktail called Bookworm, if you're interested.
Yes.
He pours out of a pitcher into a somewhat cloudy glass.
Eves is gonna kind of like. Could you make this fresh, please? And he's gonna put another 4 gold onto the table.
My goodness.
He's like, I understand the trouble, but please.
I understand. Of course. He turns and he begins to make a fresh bookworm, and he passes it to you. This cocktail tastes. It is dark. It is almost indistinguishable from like a dark like Guinness color wise, but it is totally smooth. It tastes of dark malt, and it is nutty. Kind of like something between an espresso martini and like a peanut butter oat stout.
So it's Sweet Baby Jesus.
It's kind of like Sweet Baby Jesus, but
It sounds like you made the right decision.
but the spirit on the hind end is packs a pretty big punch.
Yeah.
And it's something like a vodka or some kind of spirit like that.
That's good.
Like creme de menthe.
Like creme de menthe.
No, actually.
It is not finished with anything fancy, and you think it may have to do with this bartender maybe not being like the best at bartending.
So Eves, in order to make ends meet, when he was a lot younger, he did get into quite a few bar brawls.
Oh.
But he was a bartender.
Okay.
Can Eves potentially try to spruce this beverage up just a little bit and give him a tip?
see, when I was back in Joburg, it was
a
bartender.
It sounds like you went to the same like restauranting school that Seamus did. You know.
I certainly hope not.
Please, no. Not the Rigus Academy of...
No, I cleaned the latrines on the SS Gourmet.
No, he ran the bar.
It used to be shit house.
he ran the bar and he beat the shit out of the captain whenever he showed up.
I was the head chef on the SS Diarrhea. So can you make an intelligence check? It would be a like brewer's kit check, but we'll just use intelligentsia.
Good roll there, buddy.
Bonk. You're right.
I cast lose your
If you
dice.
fail
I got
this
it.
too badly, I can take an hour and create
you-
artisan's tools.
Would you like to roll with emphasis? Which is either
Yes.
succeed hard or succeed bad.
So the closest to 10 gets knocked out, right?
Correct.
What did you roll, buddy?
I rolled a 10 and a 2.
So
Shout out to the 2 crew.
Yves, you think that this needs like an herbal note. So you grab a
Cigarette.
a sprig of celery and some pipe weed. And you sprinkle it and give it a stir. And it smells fragrant. Really like complementing those dark malt notes. Do you want to take a drink?
Yes,
Can I have a con save?
you may.
With emphasis.
I don't want to do that.
What is your mustache?
I
wanna
rolled a
do?
4, but my con save is +5, so I got
really
a
good.
9.
Yeah. So
Holy shit!
everything in your power is just like barely holding it down.
It smells so good, little one. Please don't serve this to anybody.
This is my special brew.
I understand. That's maybe one of the more serious reactions I've seen.
I liken it to smelling salts that you drink.
Well, you see,
see.
when you ask me to make it fresh, it requires a lot of raw ingredients. When you
I had to club a baby seal back there.
you might have gotten salmonella from the raw egg.
No, that's just a joke. No, but I see you have very discerning tastes, and I apologize if it was not to your liking.
The drink you made was fantastic. The additions I made were not fantastic.
Oh, I see. Well, I've done a lot of experimenting in my time as well. The difference between intelligence and wisdom. So
Somewhere
I've
in the
heard.
universe, Yardley has an aneurysm.
someone's mixing spirits in a cocktail. Like,
So Cradle
Somebody's mixing beer and spirits.
So Cradle leans over to the bar and takes a look at little one and says, "Well, how about you tell me, what is one of your favorite personal creations that you have made?"
I don't actually drink.
Oh, then who do you have to test them?
There's no shortage of people who want to drink here.
Okay. Would you mind making me one of your better received creations?
Sure.
Yes.
Perfect.
He scratches his head for a minute. He goes, "Let's see."
That was a crit fail, by the way.
He starts grabbing
He
stuff.
pours you a glass of milk.
He goes, "Something I would create."
Wow.
How's the
That
mustache
boy's
doing?
snoring.
Boys, we are about to get to hell.
He goes, "This I call the firecracker folly."
Sounds. It sounds refined.
All right.
It's a spicy beer based on milk.
So
What DJ Skinny Peace is not telling you is he opened up Pornhub right now.
firecracker folly. I will let you guys peek behind the curtain here. I'm not playing poker. I'm using ChatGPT to make up these drinks. So the firecracker folly, as Credo, as you take a drink, this contains 1 ounce of tequila,
Okay.
1 ounce of rum,
Okay.
1 ounce of blue curacao,
Yeah.
Okay.
1 ounce of orange
It's a Long
juice,
Island. Oh.
1 ounce of grapefruit juice,
Oh.
1 ounce of pineapple juice,
Okay, still good.
1 ounce of grenadine syrup,
Still good.
I mean, it's not terrible.
Still good.
dash of hot sauce,
There it is.
a pinch of salt.
No, it's not a pinch of salt. It's a pinch of ranch dressing powder.
And it's all thrown into the soda stream.
It's like that video of the guy drinking ranch soda.
Oh my god.
Combine all the ingredients in a shaker with ice, shake vigorously, and strain into a glass filled with ice. Garnish with a slice of lime and a small umbrella. As you can see, this cocktail has too many strong flavors and contrasting ingredients that don't blend well together.
So Credo is going to take a sip.
Can I have a Constitution save?
Yes.
Rum,
I will make a Constitution save with vigor.
All right.
I feel like the Fae have advantage to stupid ass alcohol drinks, though.
Yeah, we'll get there. So actually, that is. Oh, what is my con save? Give me a second.
-20.
Interesting. He goes, I think that kind of got the creative juices.
That was an
flowing."
18.
18.
That was an 18. Wow.
You know that like maybe there's something in there, but your entire body is like fighting this poison.
It'll get you drunk.
Yeah, so Kratos takes a drink.
You're like, maybe there's something in there if you get rid of everything except the hot sauce.
Yeah, honestly, it didn't sound terrible up until that point.
Yeah.
The cherry is probably making it taste like cough syrup, but
Yeah, that's possible.
There's no cherry. Grenadine is pomegranate.
Well, grenadine is pomegranate.
I think I might be onto something. Would anybody else like a drink?
Yes.
I would.
Oh, darn. Clovis is feeding the needy.
Kratos leans over to little one real quick. He says, "Maybe pull back a little bit on the hot sauce. It's a little bit too potent."
Okay, not a problem. How about you, little one?
Lulu's just sitting there with her feet in the sack, and she's like,
Well, yeah. What? Yeah.
How would you like something?
Are Celestials immune to poison?
We'll find out.
Yeah.
I really miss my friend.
A drink for someone who wants to remember a friend. I've got something for you. I'm gonna call this the Confused Cactus. How does that sound?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so he mixes 2 ounces of tequila,
Oh no.
1 ounce of blue curacao,
Okay.
1 ounce pickle juice,
Oh, boy.
a splash of grenadine, and a salt and pepper rim. Just an absolute crime.
Carolina Reaper on the rim.
A Reaper garnish.
Garnished with 3 cactus needles.
and no avocado anywhere.
It is kind of green because of the pickle juice and the blue curacao.
So
You can pickle avocados.
Lulu is going to take a drink,
Okay.
but like the whole thing. Yes, just needles and all.
With needles and all. Ooh. Gotta get a constitution save.
Is this poison?
It,
No.
I mean,
I would
alcohol would
say-
be poison, but like I feel like the needles would be piercing damage.
I would say this isn't poison.
Okay, because if it was
'Cause
poison, it'd be like, yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
So
do
is
you
not-
want to do it with vigor?
no.
It is not poisson.
Okay.
Croissant.
Croissant.
Jimmy's mom.
What you got?
5.
Oh, she's feeling it. The 2 ounces of tequila straight to the dome.
She only weighs like 14 pounds, by the way.
Yeah, that blood alcohol, like,
Immediately.
yeah, it's high. There's no way that's a good drink.
There is much more alcohol than an elephant can make out of fermented fruit.
Hollyphant.
Not an elephant, a hollyphant, and I have feelings. Can I have another?
Of course. Let's see.
Can you put more avocado in the next 2?
In the next 2.
Ask ChatGPT to make an avocado drink.
Oh man.
Oh, okay. It
We're
seems
at the hearth.
seemed like you liked that one quite well. So he makes you an avocado margarita.
Oh no.
Oh, this could be good.
Yeah. It is 2 ounces tequila, 1 ounce of lime juice, 1 ounce agave nectar, half a ripe avocado, salt for rim, and a lime wheel for garnish.
How ripe?
Oh, it's ripe.
Down the hatch.
It's smooth and frothy. Enjoy
With
your
16 inches of head.
enjoy your creamy and refreshing avocado margarita.
Lulu devours this, and then she just lays there with her trunk across Eve's head and down his face.
What are we doing?
And she's just
Why-
playing with the mustache.
Why are we here?
So she's splooted on his head, her nose is going down, and she's just playing with the mustache.
Little one, I think you've helped us quite a bit tonight.
We're at the hearth!
I appreciate an intellectual challenge.
I hear a lot of cheering outside. Where's Clovis?
We should probably go.
You leave them for 2 seconds.
We should
They
probably
get
go check on him.
wasted. Yeah.
That's amazing. I feel like we have to like meet back up like right outside the gate. Ah, lads, what you been doing? I fed the homeless.
We fed the homeless at the hearth.
I think that was one of the drinks he made.
Lulu
Feed
particularly had a wonderful time.
Lulu ugly crying.
I love you and I miss you.
I can't sparkle.
Now, little one.
All right, Lulu, your brother leaving you is not your fault. Your parents getting divorced is not your fault.
That's not what they said.
Well, they're full of shite.
Olifant parents must be very mean.
All right, so
You know what you get to make a Hollyphant, right? 2 sycophants. Let's go to hell.
All right.
I'm sick of all this being nice. I want to go to hell.
how did your little quest go?
Well, I do not believe I provided any vitamins and minerals to the people, but they won't be dying from starvation. Also, don't ask me to cast any more than 2 spells, because I did have to use a spell slot. But otherwise, pretty good. I only spent like 3 gold today, so, you know.
Well, you're already doing better than the Eves over there.
I spent 7.
That's fantastic, because Eves was never around to actually get paid by anything, so he still started with his starting gold from level 1.
I have 20 gold left.
Listen, table talk. Kratos been around for the entire thing. He still only has 85 gold, and that's from the original payout.
Lionel had all of my gold.
Good thing the only money in hell is your soul.
Fair. Well, I suppose we should be proceeding onward. Is there anywhere anybody wanted to go check out before we move forward?
The hearth?
No, we spent plenty of time at the hearth.
No, we haven't been yet.
It's okay. We'll take you there when you're older.
Let's go find.
I'm older.
Let's go find Sylvania or
Yes.
Sylvester Stallone, whatever their name is.
Yes. That dude.
Silvira.
Yes, that's what I said.
Thank
Rocky
you.
3, that one.
Thank you, my drunk friend.
You're welcome.
Well. So you want to see Sylvira?
Perhaps.
Wouldn't that be nice?
It would be, actually. Thank you for the consideration.
Where? Let's see. Okay, fair. Do you want to ask anybody where Sylvira is?
Yeah.
Where's Sylvira?
No. So they said is the public library also kind of like functioning as like just a general like informational area?
Sure is.
Let's head over there and we can ask.
Where's Sylvira?
Shut up, Eves.
Hello. Are you looking for Sylvira Savikas?
Yes.
She is in the main keep.
Where's the main keep? Can you show me?
Is the main keep north of the New England keep? New Hampshire and Vermont keeps.
You fucked up that joke.
It's be south of the Labrador keep, I believe.
Fuck up.
I would like to cast light on the underside of Eve's mustache, so it just has like a little glowing for coming from down from it.
Yeah.
Also, can I cast resistance on Lulu, which gives her a D4 to add to a con save to stop her from being drunk?
She's already gone.
She's at like a 0.4 at this point.
She is more alcohol than Hollyphant.
If you killed Lulu and then cast Purify Food and Drink and then resurrected her, technically, there's nothing I could do.
We are not killing the Holly fans.
Okay.
I shoot Lulu in the head.
Can I attack Lulu to try to kill her and then cast Spare the Dying?
You can try. This is gonna be hilarious. Fighting a drunk Hollyphant.
I don't think she becomes an object until she's dead. She has to become a corpse.
Dad.
Is this where we wanted this to go?
No.
Okay.
No.
You are pointed in the direction of the main keep of Candle Keep, the main The main
Is
keep.
this the tallest
A
tower?
towering edifice housing hundreds of monks and wizards, thousands of books and scrolls.
Can we just go in?
Yes, you may.
Okay, sweet. Let's go in the front door.
Wait,
Can we? I thought the main keep was.
the inner city is off limits.
Oh, but the main keep's not in the inner city.
Correct.
Okay.
The main keep houses the library. That's the inner city is Vatican City.
Yeah.
Right,
That's a good way to put it.
Gotcha.
Lulu's too young to go there.
So we're still in San Marino.
Yes.
The walls
We're
of
on
this
the Amalfi
circular
Coast.
The walls of this circular tower chamber, all Assassin's Creed style. The walls of this circular tower chamber are punctuated by arched windows that are currently shuttered. Bookcases filled with eldritch volumes stand between the windows, while tables are crowded with specimen jars, alchemical equipment, and other clutter. Engraved into the floor of the chamber is a large 9-pointed star. A middle-aged tiefling dressed in wizardly robes stands by one of the windows, caught in a fugue of intense contemplation. Perched on the corner of a table nearby is a spindly little demon with warty green skin, buggy eyes, thin black horns, and a whip-like tail.
I want to poke the tiefling.
You walk up to her, and she says, I can't tell you how pleased I am to see you.
I can't tell you how pleased I am to made it here.
What have you brought me?
I'm gonna make a roll for myself.
That's
Yeah.
the player.
Fuck.
Okay.
I present the compass.
You do so.
But where's the fart shit?
It points at her quasit familiar.
I thought you were just being cute. Or quasit.
And then I went to the bakery to get a croissant.
What
What is that
it?
from?
It's like a TikTok.
What is quasant?
A quasit is a little minor demon that many wizards, warlocks use as familiars. Somewhat like an imp, but imps are devils, quasits are demons.
I'm intrigued by
Oh,
your.
right. Because devils and demons are different in D&D.
I'm intrigued by your familiar.
Yes. You refer to Jezebel.
Jezebel.
Jezebel. She adds just the right amount of mischief and chaos into my life.
That sounds about right. What is your name?
My name is Silvira Savikas,
I haven't seen many
foremost
tieflings.
expert on the outer planes.
Oh, you're still talking.
I speak all these languages: abyssal, celestial, common, draconic, infernal, and primordial.
But can you speak Python? I need some help with some code that I've written.
When you speak, she notices the quite predominant shield housed on your person and goes, "That! I must see it."
Well, it's not an it. Well, actually, are you an it or are you a he?
He.
It's a he. It's not an it.
In fact, I must see it.
He, you must see him.
We do not misgender in this campaign.
Hey, that is a 29. Nice. She says, I have something for you to know. This is called the Shield of the Hidden Lord.
Oh, yeah?
It is created by Gargoth, an archdevil and demigod of hell.
Okay. And
How do we go see Gargoth?
do you want me to give him to you?
Look, no. 9 hells, no. I will not touch that.
Oh, well, I mean, he's kind of my therapist now, so you know.
Should we have this with us?
Well, he can speak through the shield. It's unclear whether there's a two-way communication or if it's just a one-way broadcast.
Shield, are you Gargoth or are you the Shield?
I am Gargoth.
Well, that's disappointing. I thought you were a Shield.
She says, I don't know if the shield would be intelligent enough to know or if it's just a communication device. However, by some accounts, the wielder of the shield can create walls of fire and cast fireball. And it's possible that there are multiple such shields, something like a sending stone that might exist. I know a little bit about Gargoth myself. I may not bore you with the details if you're not interested.
Maybe another time. We have this, and he pulls out the puzzle box
From my pocket.
from your pocket.
Can I feel like a
actually-
sleight of hand?
I feel like this is just something Kratos gotten used to over the years. Is he just pickpockets?
That's good because I crit failed the roll to steal from your.
Kratos is like there. Yeah,
You slip your hand into his back pocket, but you accidentally slipped your hand into his waistband and you just cup a cheek.
It's the mustache. What can I say?
Yeah, it gives me so much confidence.
Kratos just stands there and he's just like, Olden, help me.
Getting filled up again.
She says, my recommendation for the shield, throw it into the river Styx. You don't happen to be headed to Avernus, do you?
Well, I'll you know what they say, all roads lead to Avernus. So I feel like we are.
Wrong campaign.
Oh, you're right. No, that was all poorly designed plots lead to Rome. Yes, that one.
So, Kratos, after getting like cheek cupped like 5 different times, as he's like, digging around.
He's really digging for gold.
Kratos just lifts up Eves by his arm.
He found the prostate.
I'm assuming you are looking for this. Pulls out the puzzle box.
He crit failed on the steal, but he crit success on something else.
On the male G spot. The sine wave is matched.
Oh shit!
And throughout all of this chaos, Kratos just says,
I really want to isolate that clip and just like turn that into like the text tone for our group chat. The male G spot.
"Yes, please do."
Yeah, please clip that from the
Is that
beginning.
why Eves and Kratos are always together?
No, I was going to say,
That is a path well tread.
Madam, I
Trodden?
sincerely apologize for this display. This is unfortunately the 3rd time this has happened.
my back, bro.
Simmons, roll for load size. Please crit.
Oh, that was a crit fail.
Oh my god! It's just a little boot.
You just passed a kidney stone instead.
So for our audience, if you are curious as to what just happened, AR literally just fell off the couch.
Oh shit! I'm so sad Krog is missing this.
This is the game Gary Gygax invented, guys.
You are actually crying.
I am. I'm not kidding.
You don't just hit your bro's G spot and not crack up after he shoots blanks.
That's it. Only 2 tiddlywinks have come.
Why don't you look at me during Kratos?
2 individual sperm cells, and that's it.
Honestly, at this point, Kratos is just doing everything in his power not to just deck you in the fucking face.
What about Doc?
All right.
No, that's for next campaign.
All right. The puzzle box.
The puzzle box has been presented.
Tumbles out of the pocket.
No. Kratos literally lifted his arm out of my pants, is holding him up in the air, like 3 feet above the ground, and produces the puzzle box with his other hand. Madam, we actually came here to inquire about this.
Silvira takes the puzzle box and she says, immediately, she sends Jezebel to fetch the flask. Jezebel flies off, grabs sort of a potion, and pours it into the maze-like troughs carved into the box's surface. She says, that doesn't make sense to put that before there. She says, who did you get this puzzle box from?
The youngest of the Van Vampers.
Do you know who he got it from?
I
He were connected to. I can't speak to who he got it from, but I can tell you that he did have an imp familiar, so there's a possibility that he were connected to a particularly powerful patron of some sort, or
Anybody want to do a memory check?
I will.
you want to, was that like a history?
Int.
Just raw intelligence save or
I'm
just
good,
intelligence?
thank you.
That's a 15 for Credo.
Oh, 21 from Clovis.
It's a 1 from Eves.
It's a 2 from Lulu.
Eves
So-
is still involved in the afterglow from Credo.
I think you were one of the primary people who saw it. Thavius Krieg had the puzzle box.
Oh yeah.
Wait, but then how did Amric get it?
No, we
great question.
No, we got it when we were in the vault. Remember?
Oh,
And
we
then
brought the puzzle box?
Yeah,
I thought he had the
brought
puzzle box the whole time.
No, the puzzle box was.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
He
Yeah,
was
the-
holding it and presented it to you, but you guys grabbed it.
Yep, and then you got the shield from the vault.
Right.
From the
I remember
entire
that. Okay,
exchange.
yeah.
Listen, I was an Albanian. I remember all this shit.
I did not.
I went through some shit.
Fuck me.
So, do you pass that information?
Yeah. As well as the stuff about the puzzle box with the letters
Well,
from earlier on.
I would
Yeah.
say, as he's running his mouth, can I just do? Is there? Am I getting any weird vibes from her? Does she just seem like an eccentric researcher?
I mean, I'll say this and then you tell me. She says, I've been suspicious of the High Overseer of Elturel for some time now. But no one wanted to hear my concerns because Thavius Krieg was widely regarded as a hero who saved his city from an undead scourge, giving rise to the holy nation of Eldergard. Hailed as a savior, Thavius made all citizens of Elturel swear an oath called the Creed Resolute, which binds them to defend the nation of Eldergard. I met him years ago, and my instincts told me he was a charlatan. Afterward, I grew to suspect that he had cut a deal with one or more powerful devils, using the Creed Resolute to bind all of Elturel to his dark deal. I wish to prove my theory, and I believe the evidence is locked inside this puzzle box. And with that, it clicks open.
Oh,
Inside is a
Kidney stone.
pretty close. Is
the missing cum.
a platinum tablet inscribed with infernal characters. One side of the tablet is jagged and rough, as though it had been ripped apart through some tremendous force. Does anybody read infernal?
Give me a sec.
I don't think so. I know I got Dwarven, Elvish, and
I want to make one roll.
no. Common, Dwarven, and Elvish.
If it's a
Orcish.
20, I read Infernal. If it's 1 to 19, I don't.
Actually, I think Sir Stephanie does
Read Infernal.
Read Infernal.
Yeah.
The one person yes, because he was communicating with that
There is a 2
Right.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sir Steph, after cleaning up dog vomit, does read Infernal because he was able to hear the whatever. earlier on.
when we were in the
when we were we had to fight that that elemental demon. I
The
think
that one time that we forgot because it was 18 years ago.
pretty much.
For everyone else, as you're sort of peering over looking at this platinum tablet, can I have a DC 14 Arcana or Religion check?
Arcana, yeah.
Arcana or Religion?
My Arcana is a lot higher.
Religion.
I got an 18.
Whoo! You pass.
That is a 9 from Clovis.
16
That is a
Nice.
7.
So
Yes.
Lulu and Eves,
to the drunks.
you both
It's the mustache.
immediately recognize this as an infernal contract. Furthermore, your DC 16 reveals the following information. As you three, including 1, 2, you two, and Silvira, you're sort of scanning the information. You know that infernal contracts are magically binding agreements between mortals and devils. When an infernal contract is signed, there are 2 identical copies written on the same medium and then split apart, with the mortal keeping one copy, the devil keeping the other. The contract can only be destroyed if both copies of the contract are brought together, and even then, the words upon the contract make it quite difficult to actually do it. And then it's quite difficult to actually do it, And Silvira pipes up here. She says, the fire of an ancient dragon might do the trick. Or perhaps dropping it in the river Styx.
What's easier to get to right now?
Do we know any ancient dragons?
Tim.
No.
I feel as though we've never actually encountered a dragon on this Dungeons and Blank podcast.
Yeah, true.
I feel like
The only dragon we've encountered was the god of the moon.
I feel like if Eve and myself have had any interaction with one, it was not positive.
Actually, can we call Francis and see if he can call his dad?
You mean Daffrin?
And also Daffrin. They have the same dad.
That's
Actually, would Kratos and I have encountered an ancient dragon? Or
Yeah, your dad's the fucking god of the moon.
bro, suck my dick. I'm in Eve's right now.
So,
Your dad's the god of the moon. All of your characters are brothers.
No.
here's some additional information.
Yardley's
for you.
your real dad in real life.
Anytime you say anything else, I'm gonna click the mic.
Roll for load size.
Bitch, I got a 19.
Fucking Ron Jeremy over there.
He avoided jail time recently.
oh.
Look it up.
So, you've determined that this platinum tablet is one half of the contract that is being used to bind El Terrell in Avernus. And it cannot, the pact cannot be broken unless the two halves of the contract are brought together and destroyed.
Would the other halves belong to the Flaming Fists?
Yeah, they have to belong to the demon or devil that created
Oh, sure,
it,
because
right?
we have in the we have.
I would assume we would have to
That's right.
assume we have the mortal one.
If we had a Hell Rider here, he would tell you that the other half would be in the High Hall of the Hell Rider Knights in El Terrell.
Which is in Avernus.
Well,
Eves takes out a gun and shoots himself in the head.
you're still suspended in the air, by the way.
So Silvira digs out a map. Also, there's a pretty sick piece of art with Silvira.
It's like
unlocking
shoots
the
and
puzzle.
ladders. Oh,
Dude.
Meow.
That's
That's
sick.
pretty cool. Yeah. And there's a little closet. That's Jezebel.
Oh,
Just hanging out there.
excellent.
She's over in the corner. All right. She pulls out a map. And one moment, please. This one might be all the way in the back. Hang on. Guys, we're almost in El Terrell. Can you believe it? Almost in Avernus.
Yay!
We're almost in the namesake. Okay, I guess it's not here. Anyway, she pulls out a map to Avernus, and points to a general area. And she says, as an expert foremost on the Outer Plains, I would have to say that it would approximately be in this area. Of course, Avernus would be drifting slowly each and every day towards the river Styx, where it'll eventually be drowned. That is to say, if the inhabitants aren't slain by the devils besieging it.
I find it really intriguing that most of everything that we've needed today is related to the river Styx.
Yeah, quite convenient. There is no guarantee, of course, that this would be the right place at the Averted Plains, but it's one of the few maps of Avernus in existence, and the only one in my possession. Was created by the cartographer Nico Savana, who is an infernal researcher interested in the charge of the Hell Riders. He actually journeyed to the Nine Hells, and where he believed it took place, and unfortunately he went quite mad as a result of his expedition.
I see. Well, I believe with this limited information, we don't have... This is the best lead that we have, so I do appreciate your time. Do you have any additional information that we might need to know before we continue this journey?
Her attention turns to Lulu, and she goes, "A Hollyphant. What is a Hollyphant doing here?"
Lulu would like to use telepathy
Okay.
to speak to Silvira.
Yeah.
Are you still extremely drunk?
Lulu says,
We're looking for Silvira.
You have found Silvira.
Oh, good. Where is she?
Where is your companion?
Lionel left.
No. Where is your angel?
Lionel's gone. He went for a pack of cigarettes. And I don't know. I guess. What's an angel?
How do you want to determine your memory trigger?
well, I already beat that guy, and I saw her face.
Yeah, you did.
So it's violence, apparently.
Yeah. So
I got really happy when I hit a guy a lot.
that is you are a creature of war, but only against creatures of evil.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
She looks over at Jezebel.
She goes, I don't know the side effects of a Hollyphant being separated from their companion angel for how long have you been apart from your angel?
I don't know. Like a while.
Without more information, she's going to make an investigation check. Oh, that's not good. She goes, I am truly perplexed. I would ask that maybe you could stay with me and we could figure out where your angel is.
Are you an angel?
No.
I don't know. Should I stay with her? Hey, guys. Guys, are you sure Lionel's coming back?
Lionel will be back.
I kind of want to wait for Lionel.
We can't wait for him,
Who is Lionel?
but he will be
He's
back.
my brother.
Is Lionel her angel?
Lionel is I believe he were a goblin, but a goblin that bound an orc into a statue as an echo fighter, I believe. I don't know that most goblins would have qualified for a good aligned, let alone an angel, so...
Kind of racist, but... So, Lionel's certainly not an angel.
Nah, he were a goblin. And he...
They were traveling together for quite some time when we first.
They refer to each other as siblings.
Hollyphants do have... they may suffer from separation anxiety when apart from their angel for some period of time.
I believe it would be like when you hatch a turtle and it bonds to you and thinks it's your mother.
Does that happen a lot to you?
The breastfeeding doesn't really work out so well.
With a turtle?
I tried to breastfeed a dragon turtle, and that was a prank when I was working it on Kaiser, but
Clovis, why?
I got really drunk, and Morrison had a sick sense of humor.
Can I? You know, Kratos gonna.
He used to tweak his nipples when he watched us do it.
With Kratos' other hand, he's going to
just
reach
shitting on
out
your world building.
He's going to reach over to Clovis and then just hoist him up as well. Now they're both just like dangling in the air by the wrists.
Oh my god. Just hot steaming dukes.
It's because he's HUNGRY. Stop looking at your fucking feet.
Yo, he got some breath. Whew. He licked my arm and I smell like shit. Sorry.
That's not from the.
Fair.
So
Where were we?
Lulu's still looking at the Jezebel. Is Jezebel evil?
Yes. Jezebel is a demon.
Yes, the compass pointed to.
Sworn enemy.
Lulu's just looking at her, just.
Silvira does a little like snap. in front of Lulu.
Yeah.
Hey, eyes over here.
Can I hit her?
No, you may not hit Jezebel.
Just once.
Jezebel is friend, not food.
Are you sure?
I am positive.
It might help me remember.
No.
I would advise against it.
No.
I don't think Lionel would appreciate that.
Violence is not the answer. Violence is a means that is sometimes utilized by the Celestials. There's a difference between you and them.
So I do remember as a player when she was hitting. Somebody said the name of the archdemon that was responsible for it, and that triggered Lulu.
And the archdevil is?
I don't remember as a player, but can I do a history check to remember as Clovis?
You may. Lily, do you remember?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That is a 16.
Zariel, Archduchess of Avernus.
Clovis pops in and goes, I believe the angels that were bound to our fair hooved. Well, they don't have hooves, but our fair pachyderm here is Zariel.
Lulu slaps you with her trunk.
Keep my angel's name out your goddamn mouth.
She's back here.
You will not speak her name.
Zariel,
Zariel.
Archduchess of Avernus. Archdevil, the most recent accession. That is quite perplexing. You must find your angel again. You may be the last bit of goodness left in her.
But I'm out of her.
Yes. You have quite the task ahead, little one.
I have to get in her?
As her companion,
I'll just take her to a
You must-
club or like a cheesecake factory, and I think you can get in.
you must return to her side. Zariel is your angel. Or your Devon.
Your angle or your Devon.
She hits Clovis again. Whack.
I'm just holding him
Can you-
so he's
can
like,
you-
like dangling like a pinata.
Can you roll twice for damage, 2d4?
Well, I got to roll the hit, and I'm drunk, so.
Well, I willingly fail that roll. Just roll 2d4 and see how much you hit me for unarmed.
3.
Clovis is down.
Damn, that barbarian hit dice really coming in clutch.
Actually, she does 1d6. She has
Oh, was that
tusks.
your unarmed? Oh, shit.
So I guess Credo is holding an unconscious Clovis.
Yeah.
Quick, someone shake his hand.
Well, I guess he's going to stop talking now.
I don't know, I was just thinking. I'm going to cast Grease to get out.
I hope that when you
greasy.
fall to the ground, because you're taking like a 5-foot drop at this point, that the grease causes you to fall on your face, and then you take even more damage.
So,
Hold on. I want to see how this plays out. I want to see
I
this
will
man
read-
like bust his face open real quick.
I will read to you the pact
I take 3 damage.
Hell
on
yeah.
the platinum tablet. It says, "Be it known to all that I, Thavius Krieg, High Overseer of Elturel, have sworn to my master, Zariel, Lord of Avernus, to keep the agreements contained in this oath. I hereby submit to Zariel in all matters and for all time. I will place her above all creatures living and dead. I will obey her all my days and beyond with fear and servility. I recognize the dispensation of the device called the Solar Insidiator, hereafter called the Companion, in my capacity as High Overseer of Elturel and its vassal territories. I acknowledge that all lands falling under the light of the Companion are forfeit to Zariel. All persons bound by oath to defend Elturel are also considered forfeit. I further recognize that this dispensation will last 50 years, after which the Companion will return whence it came, taking Elturel and its oath-bound defenders with it, if that is Zariel's wish. All this is my everlasting pledge."
Clovis got hit 4 more times.
Those are all D6.
Yeah.
Silvira has one more thing to say about the shield.
Well, hold on.
Clovis just took 8 damage. Or no, 14 damage.
Lord.
How are you holding up there, buddy?
45.
Okay, you're fine.
This shield is a symbol of good's triumph over evil. Gazing at such beauty, one can easily overlook the terrible force bound within it. Gargoth is, I believe, its name, though it calls itself the Hidden Lord. It was a pit fiend sent by Asmodeus to corrupt mortals on the material plane, and there it amassed such a following as to rival that of gods. In that way, Gargoth became sort of a demigod, and having worshippers increased its power exponentially. However, the shield has the power to corrupt everything around it. Let's see. Doubtless there are many in Baldur's Gate who would want it back, but it needs to be, as I said, it needs to be thrown in the river Styx. away from corruptible souls.
Shield, do you like swimming?
Wait, I can be of assistance.
How so? Can you do me taxes?
Yes. I can serve as your advisor and guide in the 9 hells.
That's great, because I don't even know where I'm going in Baldur's Gate, let alone the 9 hells.
Yeah.
I suppose that if the user is too dense to understand or fall for the corruption, is this going to be an issue if it remains in his possession? Question for Silvira.
Yeah. It's too difficult to say. It said that the shield corrupts all around it, but
Unfortunately, I mean, we are dealing with McTavish. They have quite the
Lad,
reputation.
you confuse confidence with denseness. I just be firm in my own knowledge.
And your skull.
Denseness is a McTavish family trait.
firm of skull is actually the family motto.
So,
Ooh, it is getting a little late. So, we'll wrap this up fairly shortly. I'm supposed to introduce another wizard, but Silvira's an archmage. She ushers you to a crescent-shaped landing platform with a stunning view of the sea. And she says, I have this tuning fork. It is tuned to the plane of Avernus. If you are ready, I will ring the tuning fork, and a portal will open, and you can step in to the plane.
would this also be our ticket out once we have completed our mission?
It will not.
Are you allowed to go to Avernus drunk?
I believe it helps with the motion sickness.
Oh, good, because I'm a Holly fan. And I'm in a sack.
I have a lot of Lulu notes right here, actually. Lulu doesn't have a mean bone in her little body. It says that.
She got some drunk bones right now.
Yeah,
well,
that's
I
right.
have bad news, guys. If we do get stuck down there, artificers can't learn plane shift, so,
Yeah.
I can't help, but,
So if you're ready, she stands ready with the tuning fork and you on the casting circle.
Sir Steph, are you in here?
He's eating a sandwich.
Is that still the sandwich covered in shite?
It's all of the bread that you tried to give to. It's all of that bread.
Excellent.
God damn it!
So you may proceed.
She taps the tuning fork on the floor.
And cast the invocation, swiggity swooty, here we come for that booty.
Yeah. And you are plane shifted to Avernus.
It took 4 months, but we finally made it.
All right, we can end this campaign now.
All right, so
Roll credits.
You wanna see how
yeah,
far
we'll
we
see you
are?
guys never again because this is the last campaign and we just got to Avernus, so we're done.
We won.
I disagree with that.
We won the game.
We won D&D.
I lost the
We
game.
did it.
Yay!
All right.
I feel like it's like
See
poetic
how
that
far we
we.
are into this book.
Get the fuck out
Do you see all of this?
Hey,
I feel
I
like
thought we
it's.
were going to be done in like 6 months.
As our DM, yes was your idea. Here we go.
I feel like it's poetic that we ended the last session by
Bruh.
being teleported somewhere, and we're ending this session with being teleported somewhere.
Yeah, this is the last. This is the last big ass teleport
You think?
that I'm aware of.
You,
So this
you've
is
got
the,
a drunk
You
Holly
said this
fan.
is the last big ass
shit.
teleport, but like, are there any like white girl ass teleports?
You got me there.
Just saying, you got a drunk Holly Phantom Avernus, who is not out of spell slots yet.
All right.
That's right.
Hey, you know what? This campaign makes sense that we're going to the River Styx because the River Styx makes you forget everything, and nobody ever remembers what we did the last time in the game.
It's almost like it takes us fucking 6 to 7 weeks to re-meet up.
Are you recording right now? Okay, cool. Simmons. Hey, roll me over. Simmons. Hey, guess what? I'm a pickle. I'm Pickle Krog! It's the Salty Boys. And I will always love you. And truly, it's not bourbon. And etching!